Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
So, if y'all remember, after he had accused Medea and Lennon Honor of, what was it called, Dr. Bussy or something like that, of hacking into his account. And I'm like, it sounds like he's setting the stage for something. So after he did all that, then he went on live like a few days later and basically like went off on the haters, was sticking up his nasty, crusty middle finger, had on a Haitian, do-rag. I don't know what's wrong with this man at this point. So let's go ahead and just watch this snippet of Umar Johnson. This was him just a few days ago. You couldn't tell him shit. Dr. Umar GofundTunde, the Prince of Panpukism, Prince of Pan Pizza, the Prince of Panhandling. So let's go ahead and see here. All right, so this was him just a few days after accusing Lennon Honor and the lady that he calls Medea, I don't know her real name, of, scamming and stuff. I don't trust nothing Umar says.
Pan-Africanism, this is your big brother, Dr. Umar Tunde Oguntade. I said, this is your big brother, King Kong Consciousness. I said, this is your big brother, Intercontinental Tunde. Welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Black August, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Leo season. I'm wearing my Haitian flag today. Okay. Where my Haitian Africans at? I'm wearing my...
Objection. What we're not going to do is, I'm going to need him not to keep claiming Leo season, okay? I don't know how this man is a Leo. Everything about him is dusty. For y'all who know how we get down as Leos, let me come back. You know what? Hold up. I gotta speak on that. I need y'all to see my face, okay? One thing about us Leos, we do not like to ask for help. Because we're always the people that people come to for help and solutions and advice. So it is very hard for a Leo to put our pride aside and ask for help. I don't know what kind of dusty Leo traits that this man has, but I don't know Leos who sit and beg for donations. When Leos do stuff, we do stuff big. We like things grand and beautiful. I'm going to need him to, I'm thinking he's really a Virgo. Leo Nation, we need to have a meeting, okay? All the Leos, because we took over TikTok, okay? Leo Nation, where y'all at? We need a meeting because at this point, he got to go. Nothing about him screams Leo. All I see is dustiness. Leos, we don't do that. We don't wallow in the dirt. We don't scam folks. This is the dustiest Leo I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to need him to stop claiming Leo. Sir, you're closer to being a Virgo than a Leo at this point. I have to get that off my chest. I'm so tired of him hollering, Black August, Leo season, brothers and sisters, Leo season. It's Leo season, bro. Shut up. We got to get him up out of here, Leo Nation. We do not claim this Leo. We don't claim, at this point, he is the Scar of Leo Nation. We don't claim Scar, just like Mufasa was like, yeah, that's my brother, but I don't really fuck with Scar. Ain't that right, Simba? Tell Uncle Scar to get him out the Pride Lands. He's doing too much. Simba back there looking like, yeah, he got to go. I got 2 lions behind me. The other lion came from the party. We don't claim him. I'm sorry, Leo Nation, we're not claiming Dr. GofundTunde. So over this man, let's finish seeing what he got to say.
My Haitian flag today. Where my Haitian Africans at? I'm wearing my Haitian flag today. Where my Haitian Africans at, brothers and sisters? Listen. All I want to say to you right now is thank you to those who have been riding with the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Thank you to those who have been standing strong with Ifatunde Oguntade. Thank you to my day one ride or dies. Thank you to the haters, the instigators, the defamers. That's all I'm gonna say. To the haters, instigators.
Even his finger looks dusty. Ew! He ain't washed his hands and they're all dry and ashy. Get the fuck out of here. This is y'all's principal? This is the principal of FDMG sitting here giving people the middle finger like he's 12? This is a grown man at the big age of 50. Leos don't walk around giving folks the finger. You know what we do? We just cut you off. We cut you off and we keep it moving. That's it, that's all. Like what are we, 12? This man should be ashamed of himself.
And defamers, that's all I'm going to say. To the haters, instigators, and peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-African.
Umar is a trip. So this was just a week ago. He was cussing everybody out, giving folks the middle finger, claiming Leo Nation. And this was Umar 24 hours ago. Okay, this is him. Now, after cussing us out, giving us that crusty middle finger, now he wants us to march. He wants us to march in the streets of Delaware, okay? He wants everybody to get their flag, the red, green, and black. He wants us to, hell no, we won't go from FDMG. Hell no, we won't go from FDMG. He wants us to be out there marching alongside him, okay? So we're going to go ahead and watch this video here. This man is just, he's insufferable at this point, but let's watch. Dr.GofundTunde. Dr. Umar Johnson says the city of Delaware set him up to not pay his bills, and now he's demanding a worldwide protest, okay? So we're going to go ahead and watch this video real quick. Now remember, he was just sticking up his middle finger at us and calling us haters and defamers.
No problem. We could have got a payment plan. But instead of responding to me the first week of April, they ignore us for 4 months and put a sign on our door this past weekend. They ignore us for 4 months and put a sign on our door this past weekend saying we're going to sell these schools if you don't pay our money. We're not going to email you. We're not going to send you a letter in the mail. We're not going to call you. We're going to put a letter on your door that somebody can take and run off with, as somebody did. They took the letter off the high school and sent it to YouTube, the struggle streamers. What if they took the letter off the elementary school? What if they took the letter off the elementary school? What if they took the letter off the elementary school? Brothers and sisters.
Objection. What if you paid your fucking bills? What if you paid your bills? What if you paid your taxes? What if you paid your taxes? What if you paid your bills? Mr. Three-Pete?
We need your donation so we can pay this bill. They say we owe $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe $20,000.
Wait, who the fuck is we? Who is we, bro? Ain't no we. You. Like Soulja Boy, you owe $20,000 on the elementary school. We don't own shit. There's no kids there. It's still vacant. So what is this we? You've had these schools for 6 years and done nothing with them. Ain't no we. We don't speak French, honey. Okay? It's you. Ain't no we.
$1,000 on the high school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the high school. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. We need y'all to help us pay this bill. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. But if we don't, y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our...
Once again, who is y'all? Weren't you giving us the middle finger and your ass to kiss not even 8 days ago, sir? Ain't no y'all. You told all of us, F us.
Our school. Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. You don't have to root for me, brother. I don't need you. I got more than enough supporters. But I want everybody to know that there might be a protest soon. We need you to come in from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, from Canada, to come in from all the 50 states and show the city of Wilmington, Delaware. You will not disrespect black people. You will not sabotage black people. You will not discriminate against black people. And you will not try to steal property from black people. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Johnson. Standing strong. Leo season. We will not quit. We will not act.
Oh my God! Stop mentioning Leos! We don't claim you! Stop mentioning Leo season, sir! Goodness! We don't claim you. Us Leos, like, we don't move that way. You literally chose not to pay the taxes, to pay the water bill. You chose to basically squander millions of dollars worth of donations. You don't then get to demand that black people all come down to Wilmington, Delaware to march on your behalf. Black folks already came out on your behalf by donating you money towards the school. I know I did, and thousands of people did over the years. So for you to have nothing to show for it is insane. You're not about to keep yelling out Leo season. I'm going to need you to move around with that shit. Okay? So this man, he's just, he doesn't care. He has absolutely no shame. The city of Wilmington is basically about to take the school. Well, it's not even a school at this point. It's just buildings. They're going to take it back from Umar because they have been vacant for the past 6 years. And he cannot afford to pay the vacancy fee. He has not applied for an occupied license, showing that it's occupied because it's not a functioning school. And my thing is, if you can't even keep up with the water bill, how is he supposed to pay the staff? How is he supposed to pay the children? Like, you know, like with food and stuff like that. How is he supposed to feed the children and make sure they have the necessities? I mean, this is insane. Like I said, when I donated to this school, my boys were in elementary school. And I thought it was a wonderful idea. You know, this all-male school, they're going to teach kids how to garden. And there's going to be aviation classes, teach kids how to fly planes. He had all these grand dreams. And I'm like, wow, that's really dope. You know, I would have loved to go to something like that. So let's support. And when I supported, I wasn't making no money off of YouTube. I didn't send him a YouTube check. That was my regular check from my regular job doing IT. It was $100, but still, shit. $100 ain't nothing to sneeze at, especially back then. You know, but I believed in what he was saying. I wanted to show support. So to fast forward damn near, 15 years, I don't know, 10 years later, it's really sad because like I said, my oldest is now 24. He was literally like in 5th grade when I was having this conversation. And now it's like, for him, he just knows Umar as being a clown. That's like, black women forever, snow bunnies never, whatever. You know, now he's just like a meme to like my kids and like their generation. So I don't know. It's hard. It's like, what in the mental illness is going on with him? He can't be serious right now that he thinks that the black community needs to come together to rally with him. And I'm sure his cult members will show up at the protest. But for the people who are saying we're not showing up because we supported you. Nobody believed more in your vision than the black community when you were initially putting it out there. And I remember for years, Lennon Honor was calling him out and saying this man's a scam artist, and people attacked Lennon. And they said, no, you're just a hater. You're obsessed with Umar. And now we fast forward to 2025. Everything that man was saying was correct. So it's sad. It's really sad. Somebody said they gave Umar $500. Wow. Yeah. Check somebody else said they gave 100. Hell, even people in my chat are talking about they donated. So if just a few people in my chat are saying what they donated to Umar, you can just imagine how many people. And I know we're never going to get our money back, and it wasn't about that. It was really to help, the young black kids. But I guess he must have ate it. Because the only thing I've seen is Umar just getting bigger. I've seen no progress in the school, just the progress in his belly. He's always rubbing his belly and shit. Like, I'm glad to know that you're eating well with the donation money. It don't make no sense. He ate the funds. Remember, that's what Cesar Pena was doing. Remember, Cesar Pena's, big sloppy ass was taking all the money from when people were donating to get, buildings and stuff. He was taking their money and getting DoorDash and Domino's Pizza. Sir, this is money that people are giving you to basically buy buildings. And you're eating the money. He spent $5,000 in 1 month in DoorDash. How fucking lazy are you? Get up, get in your car, and go to the restaurant. Or better yet, walk to the restaurant. He would just sit at home and just order DoorDash with people's money. People would send him money to buy said house or building. And he'd just be at home just stuffing his face. I feel like that's what Umar was doing too. Prince of Pan Pizza. He was so busy ordering pizzas and shit. not focusing on the school. But yeah, it's sad. Like I said, it's unfortunate because a lot of people like myself, I was a big Umar Johnson fan initially. Because again, he's a good orator. He's a smart man as far as history and, talking about things that are affecting the black community and bringing blacks together, Africans, Caribbeans, African Americans. I respected that. So to see how far he's fallen is insane to me. It really is. Yeah, it's I remember when he was into it with what's that other conscious dude's name? Sarah Suit Seti, the one that would be in his room and just be yelling at the wall and shit. The white man ain't shit. But he used to be cracking me up. And I remember when they got up into it. And, he swear up and down. Everybody was hating on him. But even I remember Seti was saying that back then. That there was rumors around the conscious community that Umar wasn't really about building a school. He was trying to crush the moms of the sons. He was just trying to crush their cookies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was basically going after single mothers in the guise of, I want to help your son and have your son come to my school and all this stuff. But in the meantime, he's really smashing the moms. And I remember Sarah Suit Seti said that, and Umar got mad. Tried to challenge him. Claimed he was going to get his goons on Sarah. And what happened? Yeah, I got this. And that phone was like, these hoes ain't loyal. He was like, who remembers that? Who remembers when he tried to act like he had his goons on the phone? Umar been crazy for a long time. Let me see if I can find that clip. Umar on the phone with his goons. And then these hoes ain't loyal popped up. And I'm like, why the hell is that even your ringtone? You're supposed to be conscious. It was so corny. And that's when I kind of was like, yeah, this dude is weird. And then the whole conscious stripper thing, that was even more weird. Okay, here it is right here. Phantom call. This is just embarrassing. All right, let's see here.
Oh, they running around this intellectually masturbating old ass information. Like Papa Smurf. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. You feel me?
It's funny how he was calling Sarah Suit Seti Papa Smurf. And now we fast forward 10 years later, he's calling his daughter Baby Smurf and the baby Mama Smurf. What's his obsession with Smurfs? That's weird.
Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. So that Papa Smurf thing ain't gonna work.
He's such a phony. Let's rewatch that again. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this is memories.
Nah, I got this. So that Papa Smurf thing ain't gonna work. You feel me? Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this.
Oh my God, not the person playing it over and over. Umar is a clown. I will never forget that. I'm like, is this dude for real? Acting like he's talking to some goons on the phone. Nah, I got this. And then the shit rings. These hoes ain't loyal. This man's been a trip. And it would talk all that mess about weaves and, black girls not, being overly sexualized, and he gets with a conscious stripper. I know the conscious stripper is somewhere laughing her ass off because they really threatened that woman. They really did. But if y'all know about the conscious stripper drama, then that means y'all have been online for a long time. But Umar is a trip. And the fact that now his school is being affected and, well, not even the school, the buildings are going to be taken by auction. It just shows like he just squandered the money. And people, like black people, really came in good faith to support him. And it's sad. I remember him cussing black folks out back in the day, saying that, black people were trifling because Michael Brown's killer, they got like $1 million in like 3 days, but he's been trying to build his black school and only got like $250,000 in, I think he said in 2 years or something like that. Just always talking down to the same community who is really rooting for him, standing behind him, and wanting this school to come to fruition. So it's a shame. It's a shame.
You want the latest news in the streets? Join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.